Have you ever felt stuck while trying to solve a problem or generate a new idea? All too often we find ourselves hemmed in by conventional thinking, unable to see the creative solutions that might be just within our grasp. This is where SCAMPER comes in. A powerful tool for creativity and problem solving. SCAMPER is an acronym that stands for substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, eliminate, and reverse. Each of these words represents a different way of thinking about and approaching challenges. By using these 7 principles, we can unlock new avenues of thought, transforming stale ideas into fresh, innovative solutions. Substitute helps us explore the power of switching elements. Combine encourages the fusion of concepts. Adapt promotes the alteration of existing solutions. Modify urges for improvement. Put to another use inspires repurposing. Eliminate simplifies through removal, and reverse challenges our perspective. Hold on to your curiosity as we explore each element of SCAMPER. Ready to dive deeper into the SCAMPER technique? Let's explore more examples to understand how this method can truly ignite our creativity. Remember, the goal is to encourage innovative thinking, to see beyond the obvious and to challenge the status quo. First up, let's revisit substitute. Imagine a car's traditional combustion engine. What happens when we replace it with an electric motor? Yes, we get an electric car, a solution that is not only eco-friendly, but also revolutionizes the transport industry. Next, let's consider combine. Picture a phone and a camera. Separate, they serve their individual purposes. But when combined, they give birth to the smartphone, a device that has become an integral part of our lives, redefining communication and photography. And finally, adapt. Think of a car's air conditioning system. It's designed to cool the interior of a vehicle. But what if we adapt this technology to cool a house? This could lead to a more efficient and compact home cooling system. These examples illustrate just how powerful the SCAMPER technique can be in sparking creativity and innovative thinking. By questioning, imagining, and challenging, we can transform the way we solve problems and generate ideas. And remember, this is just the beginning. The possibilities with SCAMPER are endless. Ever thought about what could happen if you swapped one thing for another in a problem or idea? This question lies at the heart of the substitute element of SCAMPER, a powerful tool in the innovation toolkit. Substitution is all about swapping components, materials, or processes to create a fresh perspective or a novel solution. For instance, consider a simple pen. What if we substitute the ink with a digital sensor? We move from a traditional writing tool to a digital stylus, revolutionizing the way we interact with technology. Or think about a brick-and-mortar store. Substitute the physical location with a virtual platform, and you have the birth of e-commerce, changing the face of retail forever. Substitution doesn't always have to be drastic. It could be as simple as replacing a component with a more eco-friendly material, leading to a greener product. As you can see, substitution can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. What possibilities could emerge if we merge 2 concepts together? This intriguing question marks the beginning of our exploration into the combine element of the SCAMPER technique. Combination is about merging different elements to form a novel solution. It's like a recipe for innovation where each ingredient contributes its unique flavor, and together they create a delightful new dish, unlike anything tasted before. Consider the example of the smartphone. It combines the functionality of a computer, a camera, a music player, and a phone into one compact device. The result? A revolutionary product that reshaped our world. Or think about the fusion of different genres in music, creating fresh and exciting sounds. Jazz and hip-hop, classical and rock. The combinations are limitless, and so are the possibilities for innovation. This is the magic of combination in the SCAMPER model. Combining can create a synergy that opens up new avenues of innovation. Remember the magic of combining we discussed earlier? Let's dive deeper and explore more examples of the combine element in the SCAMPER technique. Picture this. You're an avid fitness enthusiast who also loves tech gadgets. What happens when you combine a watch and a fitness tracker? You get a smartwatch, a device that not only tells you the time but also monitors your heart rate, tracks your steps, and even alerts you to incoming messages. That's the power of combining. Or consider a more adventurous scenario. You love the open road, but you're also drawn to the serenity of the water. What if you could combine a car and a boat? The result would be an amphibious vehicle, a marvel of engineering that can travel on land and water with equal ease. That's not just combining, that's revolutionizing travel. These examples demonstrate the innovative potential of the combination. By merging different concepts, we can create solutions that are not just novel, but also incredibly practical and efficient. The next time you're faced with a problem, think about how you can combine existing solutions or ideas to create something new. Remember, the possibilities are limitless when you dare to combine. Can we adapt a solution from one area to solve a problem in another? This question lies at the heart of adapt, the third element in the SCAMPER technique. Adaptation is all about taking an existing solution and modifying it for a new context or problem. It's like borrowing a page from someone else's book, but rewriting it in your own words. Consider the humble Post-it note. It was born out of a failed attempt to create a super adhesive. Instead of discarding the less sticky substance, the inventors adapted it for a new purpose. And now we can't imagine our offices without these little colorful squares. Or think about Velcro, inspired by the way burdock burrs stick to clothing and animal fur. The inventor adapted this natural mechanism into a fastening system that's now ubiquitous in everything from shoes to space equipment. These examples show that adapting allows us to overcome challenges in unexpected ways. By looking at existing solutions through a different lens, we can unlock a world of possibilities. What happens if we tweak certain aspects of our ideas or solutions? That's the question we ponder when we dive into the modify element of SCAMPER. It's a process of refinement, of improvement, of pushing for better. Consider a product, a process, or even an idea. What if we change its shape, its color, its texture? What if we alter the sequence, the timing, or the scale? The possibilities are endless, and each modification holds the potential for innovation. Take a car, for example. Over the years, we've modified it in numerous ways. We've improved the engine for better performance. We've altered the design for enhanced comfort. We've even changed the fuel system to reduce environmental impact. Modification is not just about making changes for the sake of it. It's about making calculated, thoughtful alterations that drive improvement. It's about never settling for good enough, but constantly striving for even better. Modifying is all about refining and improving for better outcomes. Let's dive a bit deeper into modify by looking at some more examples. Imagine a bicycle. It's a simple, efficient mode of transport, isn't it? But what if we modify it? What if we remove one wheel and adjust the balance? Voila, we have a unicycle, a completely different vehicle born out of a simple modification. Now let's look at another example. Consider the traditional light bulb. It served its purpose, but it was far from perfect. It consumed too much energy and had a short lifespan. Then we modified it. We changed its design, its components, and its energy source. The result? The LED bulb, an energy-efficient, longer-lasting solution. These examples illustrate how the modify element can lead to significant improvements. They show us that even the most minor modifications can completely transform a product, a process, or an idea. So the next time you're faced with a problem, consider how you might modify your current situation to find a new solution. Remember, the art of modification is not just about changing things, it's about making those changes count. So, how can we harness the power of SCAMPER in our everyday problem-solving and creativity? Well, we've journeyed through the SCAMPER method, uncovering its potential to unlock creativity and innovation. Substitution allows us to challenge the status quo and bring fresh perspectives to stale ideas. Combining opens up avenues for novel solutions, merging distinct concepts into a cohesive, innovative whole. Adaptation helps us overcome obstacles by reshaping existing solutions to fit new contexts. Modifying pushes us to refine our ideas, seeking continuous improvement in our products or processes. The power of repurposing lies in seeing new applications for existing resources, a testament to our ingenuity. Elimination simplifies and streamlines, clearing the clutter to reveal the essence of our ideas. And finally, reversing processes or perspectives can unveil creative insights, often hidden in plain sight. Remember, with SCAMPER, the possibilities are only limited by your imagination.